Hey there, it's me, Nate. So, recently I moved to a new building and I love it. There's a pool and there's a gym. How cool is that? It's a great place to live. Hey, let's warm up with these words.
There's a pool. There's a gym.有一个游泳池。There's a pool. 有一间健身房。There's a gym.
Yup, you got it. So, I love my building, but I still don't know much about my neighborhood. But thankfully, my neighbor has been telling me all about what there is in our neighborhood. Today, we're going to practice using there to talk about what's around us. The first thing she told me was this: there's a great cafe nearby. There's is short for there is. We use this to say what is physically around us, like a great cafe. And when you add nearby, it tells us it's close, not far at all. There's a great cafe nearby. But that's not all. She also said, there are some great restaurants nearby. This time we see there are. Notice the S on restaurants? We use are here because restaurants is plural. Some is also a word we use with plural nouns, and it just means more than one. Not very specific. There are some great restaurants nearby. Okay, enough of me talking. It's time for you to speak.
There's a great cafe nearby. There are some great restaurants nearby.附近有一家很棒的咖啡馆。There's a great cafe nearby. There are some interesting shops nearby. 附近有一些很棒的餐厅。There are some great restaurants nearby. 附近有一些很有趣的店。There are some interesting shops nearby.
There's a great English speaker over there. Anyway, my neighbor told me about cafes and restaurants, but I need the basics. So I asked, is there a grocery store nearby? Notice is there at the beginning of the sentence. This is the word order for a question. Is there a grocery store nearby? After groceries, there's one thing I need in a neighborhood. Parks. I bring my dog to the park every day. So, are there any parks nearby? This time I used are there, since I'm asking about parks, plural. And any means at least one, hopefully more. Are there any parks nearby? All right, let's get you speaking again.
Is there a grocery store nearby? Are there any parks nearby?附近有任何超市吗？ Are there any grocery stores nearby? Are there any cafes nearby? 附近有个公园吗？ Is there a park nearby? 附近有任何咖啡馆吗？ Are there any cafes nearby?
Great job with that one. Okay, before we wrap up, I have one more thing to teach you. So I asked about a nearby park, right? This is what my neighbor said. There aren't any parks nearby. What a bummer. Here we see aren't, which is short for are not. And in a negative sentence like this, any means not even one. There aren't any parks nearby. Okay, you know what to do.
There aren't any parks nearby. There aren't any cafes nearby.
附近没有任何公园。
There aren't any parks nearby. There aren't any interesting shops nearby.
“附近没有任何咖啡馆。
There aren't any cafes nearby.
附近没有任何有趣的店。
There aren't any interesting shops nearby.
Solid, you crushed that. Okay, let's role play. Imagine I just moved to your neighborhood and I ask you some questions about what's around. Answer by telling me what is or isn't there. Give it a go.
Is there a good cafe nearby? Yes, there's a great cafe nearby. Are there any parks nearby? No, there aren't any parks nearby.
Nice. Now you can answer questions about your neighborhood. Well, that's it for today. I'm off to... Oh, my neighbor just texted me there is a park nearby. I'm going to take my dog there right after our lesson. All right, this was fun. Keep practicing, and I'll catch you later.